can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it. In a private plane.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before or you've never heard this voice, my name is Cassie and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So in today's video, we are doing a scrub haul. I am somebody who always likes to wear FIGS, I'll be honest. They have really, really great quality. Their scrubs last for a long time. They're usually very, very comfortable. And I love that the sizing is pretty inclusive. I'm a tall girl, and so I love that they have scrubs for tall people so that our ankles aren't hanging out. So I've been wearing scrubs literally since I was 16 years old. So quick story time, I guess. I went to a health professions high school in New York, and starting in your junior year, you can be in a major, depending on which one it is that you want to do. The school offered a few, and I ended up in dental assisting. And so since I was 16, I've been in scrubs. I've been involved in some way or another in the dental field. And it's so crazy to imagine. I always tell my patients, I wear scrubs and leggings and athleisure, honestly, more than any other thing. And I always stick to the color black. I don't know why, or I guess I do know why. It's like the easiest to match. Black is slimming. If I want to have any other extra accessories, they always go ahead and match up with the black. And so it's what I'm most comfortable in. But I remember even when I first started wearing scrubs, I always had to wear color. So when I did dental assisting in high school, I had to wear blue scrubs, which was fine. I didn't mind. It was kind of like a sky blue color, and I thought that they were nice. I didn't have a problem with that. Then I went from wearing sky blue to navy blue. And then in hygiene school, I ended up having to wear bright purple scrubs, like Barney color scrubs. And I hated it. I am not like super, super girly in terms of always wanting to wear pinks and purples and things like that. So having no choice but to wear purple scrubs because purple is dental hygiene color. I will be honest, I didn't like it. So as soon as I was able to go out and get my own scrubs and do what I wanted, I went straight to black and I've never looked back. And so you will see that the bulk of the scrubs I have are black, but I did want to show you some new ones that I got that I'm really, really loving. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so first up in this haul, I want to show you guys this black polo scrub top. So I've rolled the sleeves up to show that you can honestly wear it either way. So it is a long sleeve, which is great, so that you can make sure that you're not getting anything kind of on your skin, on your body. Depending on how you are and what exactly you're wearing your scrubs for, you can decide if you want to roll up the sleeves. It does have buttons on it as well. So if you want, you can definitely button it up and keep that nice and closed, cover up the wrist. Even if you decide that you want to roll it up, you can still button it. And so it really just depends on what your preference is. So if you're somebody who maybe doesn't necessarily like to wear a lab jacket or a lab coat on top of your scrubs, you can also wear a long sleeve t-shirt underneath. You can still roll it up. You'll still have your long sleeve shirt covering up all of your skin up to your wrist. It really just depends. I think that's a great idea for if you're working somewhere where the environment is very cold, or if you are somebody who is just always cold. I think that that's a great idea. And I think that it will still be comfortable. So I really love this scrub top because it feels like just a regular kind of polo top. And one of the best parts is that the pockets are super duper discreet. Okay. I almost thought, and funny enough, when I bought it, I didn't realize that it had a pocket, but the pockets are super duper flat, super discreet. However they decided to, I guess, the seam or the hem, I don't even know, but whatever it is, they did a really great job making it super comfortable. And so the pouch, the pockets are kind of like a kangaroo pouch, which I think is great, and they're super comfortable. And so if you have anything that you typically use, you can kind of just throw it in here, whether it's sometimes I'm somebody who, when I'm getting ready to clean up the room, I'll grab gloves, and then maybe I have something else to do, so I'll grab the gloves and I'll just kind of put it into my pocket until I'm ready for them. But I only do that with gloves that I use to clean something up, never with gloves that I'm going to use in somebody's mouth. So I really love this polo top. And it also has a button here in case you want to also like button up and make sure that you're comfortable for when you're seeing your patients. You can kind of like button this up and close up your neck a little bit, or you can leave it unbuttoned. It really just depends on what your preference is. But I really love this top. It's also not very thick. So it's thick in the sense that it feels like you're fully covered, but it's not so thick that you feel, or at least that I feel like I'll overheat working in this. And I've worn it a few times already, and I really, really, really like it. And so I've paired it up with these scrub pants, and I haven't done a pattern for any of my scrubs pretty much ever. I always do one solid color, but I saw this design and I was so sold on it. And so I love that the pockets on FIGS are always super comfortable, super duper comfortable. I love that. I think that this color and this pattern is also super cute. And they're really comfortable. And it's so funny. I've actually had a few patients ask me if these were actually scrubs or if they were just like leggings or something like that because of how comfortable they are. And these are very lightweight. I'm somebody who is always hot. I always overheat. And so I got these with that in mind. And so this pattern, I absolutely love. And again, they're not so thick. They're not so like heavy in terms of material. You can kind of hear it when you like walk. They make a little bit of noise, but I mean, it doesn't bother me, mostly because they're super comfortable. And then also around the ankle, these ones kind of cinch in. I got this pair that kind of like has this little taper around the ankles. And then I just got the regular straight leg ones as well. And so these are just super comfortable. And I really, really like this pattern. I feel like it can go great also with a gray scrub top if you want to do like a dark gray color. If you want to mix it up and do one of these like greenish colors, I think that would also be really nice, like a green gray. I have paired it right now with black. But I just want to say, like, I don't know. I think it's so cute, so comfortable, which is most important. FIGS always does a really good job of just making different cuts that are comfortable. And I'm a tall girl. And so I love that this is catered to tall girls. My ankles are not out. And so I feel like these are awesome. Okay, so next up, something that I really like to pair with these new bottoms is a different kind of scrub top, something that I've never heard of or never really saw before. And so this top is called an over scrub. And so it is cut just so that you don't have any sleeves around the arms. And what you can do is put underneath a long sleeve shirt. That way, if you're somebody who also maybe you get really hot, maybe you don't like wearing a scrub jacket or lab coats, that you can put this on, put a long sleeve shirt underneath, and make it a little bit more so lightweight as well. And so this over scrub is very thin. It's also very, very stretchy, which I love. I got this in a size large, and I feel like it's very comfortable. It covers up as well if you're somebody who maybe you want to have something that's a little bit longer. It does go around me long. I did get this in a size large. And so just depending on how you like your scrubs to fit, that will determine whether you get it a little bit bigger. I did this on purpose. I feel like this feels very comfortable. It has 3 pockets. So you've got 2 deep ones in the front, and then you've also got this small one up here. And I love this. I wish that I would have gotten a few more because I've never used anything like this before, but I feel like it's just super comfortable. And honestly, everybody who sees me, they're always like, oh, I like this. Like, you look like, of course you're there to work. I mean, hello. But at the same time, it's like a little bit of a different kind of scrub or work uniform that it feels a little bit more casual. It's extremely comfortable. I got this because I live in Georgia. It gets really, really hot over the summer. By having this over scrub, I can wear this with a long sleeve shirt, which is also, the one I'm wearing is also thin, so that it doesn't feel like it's too overwhelming in terms of running around and things like that. And I really, really love that. And so an over scrub, like if you've never tried it before, check them out. It's almost like a scrub vest, which I think is so cool. I like it mostly because it's comfortable, but then also because it's just a different kind of uniform vibe. Like you're very much still in a uniform, but it's cute. And we love to be cute whenever we can. So I love this. If you've never heard of an over scrub or you've never tried one, give it a try. Get some long sleeve shirts, or if you already have some, pair it up. If you're somebody also who wants to make sure that your neck and everything is more covered, this is just the long sleeve shirt that I threw on. But you can also get something that comes up a little bit higher. On the FIGS website, they do have their own long sleeve shirts that they sell that go underneath an over scrub as well. And they're made from like a super comfortable active wear kind of material too. So it clings onto you, but it's thin. It doesn't feel very like thick. And they come up a little bit higher as well. If you're somebody who also maybe you get chilly or you're in between, you want to cover up your neck, you can also use like a turtleneck long sleeve shirt and wear that underneath this as well. So next up, of course, this is an all black set, but it's super lightweight and comfortable. So if you're somebody who doesn't always necessarily like to wear scrubs that have pockets all over the place, maybe like to keep it simple, or if you're somebody who likes to tuck your scrub top into your pants, then getting a top like this one that only has this one pocket up here. So if you want to have like a single pocket, maybe you, for your job, if you work in the hospital or somewhere like that, where you have a badge, you can attach your badge here to this top pocket, and then you don't have to worry about having any other pockets. You have them all down below on your pants. So I really like these pants because, again, they are lightweight. They are not heavy. They are not super thick, but they're thick enough that you feel covered and you feel comfortable. And if you're somebody who likes to tuck it in, then a top like this would be perfect. So I'm going to tuck it in so that you guys can see what that looks like. So if you like a full tuck in, you'll still feel comfortable. The band around these pants is nice and really thick. And so it will bring that scrub top in. And so it feels really comfortable. And if you're somebody who maybe you've seen that full like jumpsuit kind of scrub, but you don't want to commit to wearing a jumpsuit scrub, maybe you're not sure if it would be flattering on you or if it would be comfortable or how it would fit. The way to cheat that is to get a scrub top that doesn't have any pockets around the bottom or around the front. Get something that just has a single pocket, and then you can tuck it in like this, and it still gives you that same exact kind of vibe. So you can also pull it out as well. That way, maybe you don't want something that's so tucked in or feels like it's so on you. You want to feel like you have a little bit more space. You can also do this. Tucking it in like this will kind of cover up that band, and it'll make it feel just a little bit more airy, a little bit more flowy. If you like as well to keep your arms covered, and this is a trick as well for anybody who doesn't like to wear a scrub jacket or a lab coat, if you're somebody who overheats like me, then you can also put a long sleeve shirt under here. You can still tuck this in, and it'll also be just really comfortable. I really like these pants because, again, like I said before, they're very lightweight, very, very comfortable, and so you feel like you can breathe. They don't feel like they're kind of like sucking you in too much. It also has that little inner pocket that I love that scrubs will have. And then we also have some side pockets on the bottom, the double line. And then on this side, we have the zipper. And so if you have things that you want to keep in your pockets, that you just want to make sure is in there and secure. You have a little zipper pocket on this side, and then you have the double on this side. And I also like these because sometimes they'll have like a pop of color on the strings. And so if you're somebody who maybe you don't want to have like the whole thing be this kind of teal color, but you want a little bit of a pop of color, I'll match this up with sneakers that also have a little pop of turquoise in them. And so it's really just calm, not doing too much. You know, I don't want to have on a full set of turquoise, but I do love that it has this little pop of color. I can match it up with my sneakers, or you can also put underneath this if you want a long sleeve shirt that is turquoise, and that way you're kind of doing something, but again, not doing too much. So this is for the people who want to switch it up. Also, if you don't really care about having things tucked in, you don't have to tuck it in. You can definitely just let this tie up your scrubs on the bottom and then just have your shirt over you, or your scrub top over you in a way that is also comfortable. And so it really just depends. Like, you can tuck it in or not tuck it in. You can wear a long sleeve shirt under if you'd like. You can wear a lab jacket if you also like that, or a scrub jacket. It really just depends on what your preference is. But I really love that it has just a little pop of color. I love that you can tuck it in if you want, or if you don't want to do a full tuck, you can also just tuck it right in the middle, and then you'll also be able to see your strings. I'm sorry, my kitty is wanting to be a part of the video for some reason. But yes, this I feel like is also just really comfortable. And I love that it has just the little pop of color, and it is something that people will notice. The first day that I wore these, everyone's like, "Oh, I love that turquoise that you have on your scrubs." Simple, not doing too much. People will notice though. And so I really like this. And again, it's super comfortable. Summer is coming. It is going to be hot. And so if you're somebody who is trying to manage your temperatures, make sure you're not overheating, then I feel like a set like this is perfect because it's lightweight, it's super comfortable, very, very, very stretchy. And then again, you don't have so much pockets. You don't have to feel bulky, and you can kind of mix and match to make it comfortable as well. If you wanted to also mix this up, you could get a long sleeve turquoise top, and you can wear that underneath the over scrub top instead of a traditional scrub top. And this way you'll see more of the turquoise color, and you'll be able to kind of match it up if you want with your sneakers or something like that. So that would also be really comfortable, and another way to get a pop of color in if you're not somebody who wants to commit to a full head to toe turquoise colored scrub set. I have nothing against the colors. I just don't necessarily love being in full bright colors. It's not my preference. I could also get a surgical cap that is turquoise, and I can tie my hair up and put a turquoise cap over that too. That way I have some pops of color, but I'm not head to toe turquoise. And so I love that that is also possible. And again, like, just really, really comfortable. FIGS, they never disappoint. They're always extremely comfortable. And my ankles are not hanging out because they are made for the tall girlies. And so they hang over my sneakers, which is a plus. Something that I struggled with before was just getting scrubs from whichever place that I could find them in, some department stores and things like that. And they would be comfortable, yes, but they would be uncomfortable in the sense that my ankles were almost never covered. So even if I sit down when I'm moving around, these scrubs are long enough, the tall cut scrubs, and they go over my sneakers, and that's also just very comfortable for me. I don't like when I sit down and my ankles are out, or even sometimes some of the scrubs will be so shortcut for us tall girlies that our ankles will be out, and it's just never cute. It's never a good look. And so I love that these are tall. I love that they're lightweight. I love that it has a pop of color. It's just very comfortable. And so one way to kind of switch it up if you're interested in doing that. Okay, so that concludes my scrub haul. It is a short one. The rest of my scrubs, I'll be honest, are just your traditional regular double pocket, black top, black bottom. I usually just keep it super simple, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit, add in a little bit of color. So let me know down below which set is your favorite. Have you ever used an over scrub top before? Have you heard of it? Have you used it? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And also let me know, what scrub brands are you guys liking? Share them with me. I'd love to try out another brand. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put that gang on him. Twist my fingers up on a bang on him. Lele oh, yeah. Tobalo ko macho.